In this video, we're going to be talking about some of the energies and the shifts that are occurring, and I'm going to be reflective on a card that I pulled for Monday's card of the week that I actually posted over on the Facebook page, which was the white buffalo woman and the prophecy of that, what it actually means and what that means for us, and how we're actually seeing that pan out at the moment, because it is panning out. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hi and welcome to Oaklaw. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Claire Attio. For those that are returning subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. Your support is truly appreciated. So the white buffalo woman, that was a card that, and I always get excited when that card comes out because it does create massive shifts. The white buffalo basically is about blessings coming forward, but in those blessings, so does chaos. And it's a Native American prophecy. It's a legend of the Native Americans, particularly the Lakota tribe, where they have always used the birth of a white buffalo as a sign to know that great blessings is coming forward, but so is great change. Now, there was a white buffalo calf spotted in Yellowstone last year of 2024, and I believe there was another one spotted somewhere else in 2020. I'm not sure where that was. It was obviously, I want to say the plains, but if you know, put in the comments below. So this prophecy is coming into fruition. Now, I'm not even going to pretend that I'm an expert about the prophecy. That is for a current Native American to discuss. I'm not going to take anything away from their heritage and their culture. What it does mean, though, from the aspect of this video, is we're going to look into the energies that actually brings forward, and we're actually seeing that play out now. Especially since the latter part of 2024, we're seeing these massive changes occurring, and we've only got to look at the wars that are going on, we've only got to look at the climate changes that are going on, and real kind of with the weather. The weather is a twofold thing. The weather for me energetically is, one, it's about the changes that are occurring, and two, it's about cleanup. There has been a lot of ish out there, and when I say ish, I'm talking about dark magic that has actually been used, people that are stepped over the line and are not abiding by universal laws and spiritual laws. And there are laws, there are things in place to create order, because you know, life is, cosmos is all about the order of things and divine timing, and people have tried to hop, jump and skip through the process of that and think that they can manipulate. And so many of the storms that we've actually seen have also been about the cleanup of that. And there are many people like myself that have actually been doing work for that to come into play. It's an interesting time, because not one person is responsible and not one person should be taking credit for. The same as not one person is responsible and not one person should be taking credit for the ish that's out there that needs cleaning up. It's what we on the spiritual path and those that are involved in it call the cleaning, the spiritual warfare and the karmic cleanup. That aside, even if you're not involved in that, you can actually see really strange things going on. You've maybe felt very strange energies coming in, or you've been experiencing pains in your body or rashes, or you've had a flare-up of psoriasis, or your asthma's been playing up, or this. And that is a lot to do with what's going on energetically. Obviously, if you have health issues, seek traditional health advice. Do not listen to myself or any other spiritual video or card reader and go, oh, well, I don't need to go to the doctors because so-and-so said it's this. No, please seek that medical advice first, but also know energetically this is occurring. And so if your examinations from your GP or your medical health provider has come back negative, know that you are being targeted by these energies. And so use spiritual protection. Clean the energies in your house. Now, when we say clean the energies, cleaning the energies can be as simple as keeping your home clean and tidy. That is cleaning the energies. When we have a chaotic home, when we have a messy environment, we call in chaotic and messy energies. It's about basic stuff. A lot of the old wives' tales didn't talk about it in terms of dark magic or chaotic energies. It talked about tidy house, tidy mind. It's the same principles. When we have a tidy mind, we then create tidy energies. Everything is interconnected, and when we actually start to be mindful of that, that is when we start to turn things around for ourselves. So if you've got chaotic energies in your life, or you've got chaos reigning in your life, sit down and be very mindful of going, okay, how have I welcomed this into my life? What are the actions or non-actions that has had me co-create this? Is my house tidy? Feng Shui is absolutely brilliant for this, because even if our homes are tidy and everything's got a place, sometimes they can be placed in the wrong area that permits easy flow of energies around the home, in and out. And so Feng Shui can be really helpful with that. It's little things that you will notice. Are you sleeping, or is your sleep disturbed? And if your sleep is constantly disturbed, is your bedroom tidy, or do you have places where there's a lot of clutter? Or are you watching social media, doom scrolling before you go to sleep? Or are you sleeping in stagnant energies because you're not opening the window and allowing fresh air in to move those energies? Do you have a dream catcher? Are you smudging your home on a regular basis? And do you do a deep clean smudge where you're using blessed water as well to clean the windows and all sorts of things? How far are you going to take this? How willing are you to clean up? Where is it you're wanting to take yourself? And if you're listening to this video, it's a 99.9% chance that you are on that spiritual journey, and you are, if you're not already on it, walking towards your North Node. And so these routines could be dipping in and out. Are they a routine? Are these aspects of your spiritual life part of a regular routine for you? And if they're not, why not? What's been holding you back? Have you got a little bit lazy with your spiritual hygiene? Are you treating your body like a clear and clean vessel? Or are you introducing substances like alcohol, tobacco, or any other substances, illicit for that matter, or legal? You know, are you somebody on lots of medication for your health? And I'm not saying that you should stop taking your medication, but if you are on medication, then they will be foreign substances to the body, and so you will need to do some type of cleanse that doesn't diminish the strength and the purpose of the medication that you're taking, but it helps your body flush them through. So are you drinking plenty of water to counteract the amount of medication that you take? And are you blessing that water before you consume it? There's little steps we can take. We have to be real with where we are on our journey, where we are within our own lives. But there are little steps that we can actually take that will help us to achieve that clean and clear vessel so that we can get the divine downloads. Because the other aspect of the white buffalo is it's the way shower. And with the communication that I've had and some of the other videos that I've actually put out, and some very often in my posts, and definitely I put it in my newsletters, not so much in my newsletters, but in my social media posts, it talks about how we are being used as vessels to anchor heaven on earth. That's why it's been so important to step into our sovereignty, to step onto our North Node, to be that way shower. And what that way shower looks like will be very different for all of us. And again, I've done other videos on that, because it may be that we're just showing up 100% to be a really good mum or a really good dad. And so that we are nurturing and freeing the next generation of karmic cycles. Or it could be that you have a massive social media presence, or a small social media presence, that people are gaining wisdom, knowledge, and taking the bits that resonate with them and adding their own bits so that they become a way shower. They become the leader of their own lives. This is not about having followers so that we're followers and you do as we say, blah, 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 blah. No, this is about giving out the information, sharing our journey so people can kind of take what resonates, leave the rest, and make something of that, create something of that for themselves. This video, for example, is a reminder about how we're looking after our vessels. Are we feeding it full of processed foods? And I'm still a work in progress on that one, I'm going to be honest. Because there are certain things I know I shouldn't, but I do love them. But I'm aware of that. Are you bringing that awareness to you? And do you have a plan of intention towards that? And it's about taking those little steps, and we will prioritize which aspects we want to look at first, that we're willing to give up first, that we're willing to change first. And nobody can tell you how to do that. Only you can make those decisions. But the fact that the white buffalo is showing up is telling me that, one, we are being asked to make those changes now, so that we can become a clean and clear vessel, and then co-create the magic, the change that we want to see in the world. We have to become the change to see the change, and that happens on a micro level and a macro level. In 3D reality, The white buffalo calves are being born. Prophecy tells us that great change is afoot, and with that great change we can manifest great blessings. But we can only do that by becoming the change we want to see. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you've not yet subscribed, then hit the subscribe and the notification bell so that you're notified when a new video goes up. Until next time, beautiful souls, take care.